All right, good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. It is a rainy, foggy day here, so I'm in the front yard on the porch. So it's Monday. We made it through the weekend. Usually pretty easy to do. Usually goes by too quickly. It definitely went by too quickly, but so be it. It is Monday. Here we are. Let's get things going. Hey, Surrender, good morning. Hey, Tammy, good morning. It's actually pretty nice. Last night, it was getting cold. But this morning, it's not bad. Hey, Aaron, good morning. Kathleen, hello. Yep. Like I said, sitting on the front porch, talking. How you all doing? Ready for the week? Foggy there in Jacksonville? Yeah, it's pretty foggy here, too. I was thinking, I didn't realize how dark it would be. I mean, I got a light here, but if I were to turn that light off or just kind of shade it, Hey, Darlene, good morning. Kimberlyn, birthday girl. All right, today is your birthday, right? I believe so. Cool. We'll let a few more people get here, and we will sing happy birthday to you. Hey, Roxana, good morning. Charles, how's it going? Coffee going down. So I have dog news. Got dog news. Oh, hey, Aaron. Okay. We were finally able to look at the property near the preserve today. My mom likes it and needs some TLC. Keeping my fingers crossed. Oh, that would be awesome. Hey, Kelsey, good morning. Yeah, I got to get used to this time change. Hey, Denver, good morning. Spring break, so Di and the others are sleeping in. Cool. All right. Let's sing. I'm in the front yard, and I'm in this echo chamber. So it's going to just crash out across the neighborhood. But so be it. You are totally worth it to wake up all my neighbors. All right, without any further ado, let me massage your throat here. So, all right. This one's for you, Kimberlyn. I got to get ready for this one. Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Kimberlyn! Oh my gosh, the tribe loves you! I mistimed that. I didn't inhale before the you part. Oh well. I owe you a better birthday song. Hey, Donna. Good morning. Kelly. Good morning. So I'm looking at the numbers here, and there's only 25 people here yet, when normally it's in the upper 60s. But I guess I can let the dog put out the dog news. So, those of you that were here, Friday saw the dog. Who was tentatively named Kool-Aid for his tendency to burst through walls and fences. But so animal control did pick him up. I guess animal control picked him up on Friday. But because of international tribe rescue powers, Laura Lee, the Canadian, she knew a person in Conroe, Texas. Surprising. Got a hold of them, and so he contacted animal control. We'll be adopting the dog. The dog is getting fixed today, and then we'll be going home with him, I guess, in a day or two. And according to then, he will be living the life of luxury up in Conroe on the lake. So good job, tribe. You saved a dog. Cool. It was such a sweet dog. Well, I don't know if it was a sweet dog. It looked like it wanted to be a sweet dog, but I have a rule of not trusting wild dogs or, strange dogs, because that's ended poorly in the past. So, yeah. But anyway, it looks like Kool-Aid the dog will be rescued. Oh, Kelsey. Okay, excited. I get to go see the desert wildflowers over in Derlinga at the end of this month. Finally Missed it the last 3 years due to circumstances out of my control. So that's awesome. Oh, man, I wish I was going up there with you. I love that area. That's probably my most favorite area. Yep. So, yeah, it was funny. So we got home from church yesterday, and there was a huge box from Chewy, Chewy.com, the pet place, and it opened up, and there was a big thing of dog food. And it's like, oh, wow, one of the fans sent me dog food. And I was a little wondering how they got my address, and I was looking on the from slip or something, and Armando, which Armando is that? And I was looking around. Long story short, it was like, oh, no wonder I recognize the name. It's my neighbor. It was supposed to be delivered to him for their German Shepherd. So I walked it over to them and said, hey, you got your dog food. So, yep, there's a lot of happiness with the dog. I think the dog is going to be well taken care of. The people in Conroe taking him, they do a dog rescue thing. So they have he was talking to me. He has a dog that is trained to help other dogs chill out. So if there's a dog that's really high stress or really afraid or something, this dog and goes and befriends it and says, hey, don't worry, part of a pack here now. You're good. Let's just relax some. And so he thinks he might have to work with that dog a little bit, but then after that, it should be a good dog. So we'll see. But yeah, so a Canadian who knew a Conroean? Yeah, we'll go with Conroean. Arranged to rescue the dog. Awesome news. Awesome news. I tell you, that dog could poop. And bust fences. It was a strong dog. Even at skin and bones, it was. Yep, fence eater found a home. And what's funny is after he would tear the fence slats down, he would chew on them. So yeah, he's just going at it. Hey Donna, hey Bonnie. Oh, all right. Good morning, tribe. Blessings to all. We are doing well. I'm driving just to let you know I love you all. We love you too, Bonnie. Hope your son is doing well. Hey, John Mark. Okay, gonna get to continue on our structure build. We have been tinkering for the last 8 years. We have a 24 by 24 cedar post natural stone structure. We've been working on 5 landscapers. Sweet. April. So it was more that a dog found me, and oh boy, long story short, stray dog, at least part pit bull, ended up busting through 5 of us neighbors in a row, our fences, skin and bones, infected eyes. It had been horribly abused. Animal control picked it up, and then Lorelei from up in Canada, tribe member, contacted a person in Conroe who is getting the dog. Well, the dog is actually, instead of being put down today, it's being fixed today, and then taken up to Conroe. So, yep. Hey. Good morning, Mandy. Good morning, Diane. Sorry, I go the English version. I don't know. So, yeah, it's going to be a week this week. Going up to see my folks. Carol, yep. Good morning. Having a hard time getting started this morning. I guess I should have held off on singing happy birthday until more people were here. Maybe we'll have to do it again. I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to annoy my neighbors too much. Ooh. Let's see. Okay, just zooming back to see if there's anything. Hey, Laura. We were just talking about the dog, Laura. So, everyone, meet. Whoop. There she is. Man, everyone's commenting. Laura, dog. We'll call her Beastmaster. Yeah. Laura is the Beastmaster of the tribe. She's the one that arranged for the people in Conroe to come and get Kool-Aid, the dog. So, yay, Laura! Woo! She's awesome. Yeah. So I alone had to replace 12 pickets in my fence, and other people had about the same. This dog was interesting. But yeah, it did not like fences. I know what he feels, man. I know how he feels. Oh, okay, we got a dude here that's just being a, and boom. Oh. What's going on here? Am I still here? Let me know if I'm still here, because StreamYard just said I'm no longer here, but I think I'm here. Okay. Yep. So we got the War Chief, we got the Beastmaster. We need some other tribal members here. It's fun. Yep. Oh, so okay. Am I here? Am I here? Someone say something, because I haven't gotten anything since Jennifer's yay Beastmaster. But I'm not sure if I'm broadcasting yet or not. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? And here am I sitting in a tin can, far above the world. All right, am I back yet? I don't know if I'm back yet. Okay, I'm here. Good. Yeah, StreamYard was yeah, okay, I knew, but yeah, let me get rid of them. Block use. What do you mean? Don't worry, get rid. Okay, just a minute. Let me. Yo, if a Rocky, F you, dude. Let me pop over. We're gonna go into a twisted universe here for a bit, because I have a feeling going to my live video while I'm live will open up some sort of weird portal in the universe, which could be interesting. Is this? That's 2 days ago. Where is my? I tell you, some people just make the world annoying. Why? Is he still here? Okay. All right. For some reason, it's not letting me block him. Let me try it this way. Don't worry, I got this under control. And by under control means I'm just going to flail around like Kermit the Frog until something works. I have been. Let's see. There we go. Okay, we're getting closer. Getting closer. Okay, there. Ooh, hey, there I am. Whoa. Okay, let's see now. Comment. All right. Let's see. Getting closer. If a Rocky, you're going down my. Yeah. Boy, if that's you, dude, I feel. Well, anyway. All right. Let's see if that worked. Okay. Hopefully he's gone. Oh. Well. Then you have the door open to everyone. Sometimes people come in. Oh, so I mentioned last week. Hey, BJ. Cool. All right. Hey, Jan. Okay, Candace, I never left. Okay. Every so time. Sometimes, I mean, StreamYard is pretty awesome, but sometimes it gets a little confused. I know it's Monday, the daylight savings time. I'm in the front yard. There's a lot of confusing stuff going on. But all right, we're back, and hopefully, if a Rocky is off into spammer hell. Okay, so yeah, tomorrow should be an interesting day. Like I said, we're going to do the donor shop as normal, and then I'm going to hop into my vehicle and drive. According to Google Maps, it's kind of interesting. The path I'm looking at is 1,234 miles. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. So yeah, I'm gonna cannonball up to my folks' place in Minnesota, and then hopefully we'll have donut shop from there. Now, if I don't, if I promised my wife and my folks that if I did start getting tired, that I would, find some place to spend the night. So it may be that the donut shop will be held from a roadside rest area in Iowa with Wi-Fi. But the goal is to make it up to my folks' place before 7 a.m. tomorrow, or Wednesday. So like I said, my current record is 17 and a half hours, 17 hours, 30 minutes. And that was not the best route. I thought it was going to be a good route, but it wasn't a good route. There was a big detour in it, but I found a different route. I've been planning it out. My goal is to make it up there in just over 16 hours. So I'm hoping to knock 90 minutes off the run. So that'd be cool. I'm just going to go fast. But yeah. So, don't do the math and figure out, if Mark is traveling 1,234 miles in 16 hours, how fast is he going? Don't do that math. That just doesn't benefit either of us. Okay. But I'll get to see Mom and Dad broadcasting from the kitchen table. I'm sure Dad will want to be part. Is Dad here? Not here yet. I'm sure Dad will want to be on camera with me because he's like me. Mom probably won't want to be on camera, but we'll see. Maybe we can lure her in somehow. All right, what else is going on for this Monday? I don't know. Oh, so in planning this trip, because planning makes sense. There's this app and website called gasbuddy.com. Some of you might use it. It's just one of these things that tells you where the cheap gas is around you. And with the app, it just kind of says, in this area around you, here's the gas prices. On the website, you can pop in your year, make, model of the car. It looks up in the database, says, what you get city driving, what you get freeway driving, how big your gas tank is, and where you're starting and where you're ending. And then from there, it will figure, okay, so every X amount of miles, you'll need to stop for gas. And these are the cheap gas stations. In fact, this is the cheapest gas station in that area, and then this is the cheapest in that area, and so forth, which is cool. Because then you can kind of plan out, and it actually tells you, at the current prices, the gas for this round trip will be $339 if you stop at these specific 8 gas stations going up and back. And it's like, okay. But what it doesn't take into account is, so I have the Shell fuel rewards thing. So I get 5 cents off my gas. So it's like, okay, show me the Shell gas stations. I can't do that. I can only show you all of them. Well, it can show me the Shell gas stations right in my vicinity, but it won't, pick out the Shell gas stations on the trip. And so I'm a little bummed by that. I was spending like 45 minutes yesterday trying to figure out, okay, let's plan this trip. Let's, get the Shell gas stations I'm going to stop at. And it became because you can go to the Shell station and say, okay, where are the Shell stations? Or you can go to the Shell website and say, okay, what are the Shell gas stations in this area, like on the north Plano, Texas, and up in Oklahoma and so forth. But it won't show you the prices of any of the gas stations there. It's like so I can either find out where the cheapest gas is, or I can find out where the Shell stations are, but the Shell stations won't give me gas, and it annoyed me. I'm trying to plan the trip. I want to make this as quick and smooth as possible. And I know the technology is out there. So here's the $1 million idea. Have a something like Gas Buddy where you can say, only look at Shell stations, or only look at, Exxon, or whatever you have your your club card for. And then automatically add that in there. So when it's calculating, where's the cheapest gas, it subtracts the 5 cents that I get. Okay. Quiet group this morning. It's been 8 minutes since the last comment. So I'm wondering if I'm talking to myself again. I don't know. I guess everyone is just up. Well, okay. That is so funny to me that people go into that much detailed planning. Half the time I leave my house for a vacation and I don't even have a destination. So it's, in this case, it's because I'm trying to, go really fast. I'm trying to get from point A to point B just as absolutely as fast as possible. Yeah, normally my wife will what's the word? Support the fact that normally I'm not as much of a planner as she is. That I just kind of wing it. But in this case, because I have a very specific, speed goal in mind, because I want to get as much time up with Minnesota as I can with my folks, but I only have a limited amount of time. So the faster I drive, the better I get up there. And then as far as why am I not flying? Because then they got all the quarantine and so forth. And if I land in there, then I got to rent a car and I got to go, sign into Minnesota and say, hey, I'm here. And I promise not to leave my room, and people will feed me graham crackers under the door for 2 weeks. And it's like, F that. So yeah, anyway, it's like a stealth thing. If I do it right, I'll be crossing the border sometime around 1 a.m. And so that's usually not too busy then. The cops pretty much retreat in Minnesota at this point, so it'll be good. But yeah, it's Mom and Dad are here. Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. Good morning. How are you? Oh, so I had Tina Marie, tribe member Tina Marie. I bought a third of a cow from her a few weeks ago. And part of the cow was the tongue. And my mom loves cow tongue. My dad likes cow tongue too, apparently. So I got that. I'm bringing that up. We're going to cook that up when we're up in Minnesota. So Mom's going to teach me how to cook a cow tongue. I'm excited. I was looking online. I mean, it looks pretty straightforward. And I remember having it, once or twice as a kid and just not liking the appearance. I don't remember anything about the taste. On a business trip, I did have some cow tongue tacos because they offered cow tongue tacos. And I'll try that. And it was, taco flavored meat. So it's like hard to tell if it's really a tongue or not. But yeah, kind of excited, cooking a tongue with my mom. What else do we got going on? So yeah, Mom, Dad, I'll be up there Wednesday morning, hopefully, if everything goes well. It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually getting kind of bored by the drive. I've been doing this for years now. Normally with the wife and kids in tow, but they won't be able to come. They got too many spring break things getting ready for like college and all that sort of stuff. I think I mentioned younger weather. In June, we'll be spending a month in New York City with a ballet there. So that's going to be wild. So she has to do all sorts of physicals and all this sort of thing before all that's done. Coffee. But yeah, Mom, I'm excited about the cow tongue. I'm looking forward to it. I did find online one of my favorite chefs. He's a wild game chef by the name of Hank Shaw. If you don't know him, look him up. I think it's honestfood.net or something like that. But Hank Shaw Cook or Hank Shaw Chef. Like I said, he specializes in wild game. He's actually a alumni of South Dakota State University. He was there about 4 years after me. But could be cool. But anyway, I use his guidance for a lot of recipes, and he has this pastrami, like a tongue pastrami that looked really good because I love pastrami. Pastrami, good stuff. Make a Reuben, ooh. And so I was thinking a cow tongue pastrami, but we'll see what Mom does with it instead. Yep. Follow me into the front yard. Yeah, you know where the peanuts are. All right. Oh, man, Monday. But it seems like Monday's kicking a lot of people's tuchus this morning. trying to get into the swing of things. And like spring break, a lot of people are home or trying to figure out what's going on. Yeah, there's a lot of regulars that haven't showed up this morning. I'm worried about them. Yeah, that's one of the other things. So normally when we go up there, in the past, before the whole coronavirus, every morning, then we would join mom and dad at the local donut shop there in town and hang out with them and some of their friends and some of my classmates' parents, hang out with them, But talking to mom and dad this year has been really rough on their donut shop crew, their real one. One of the ladies, one that I really like, she's a mother of the classmate. She ended up breaking 4 vertebrae. Did you say, Mom, Dad? And so she's like not in a hospice, but in like a super care type thing. Ooh, okay, Kay, you know him. Yeah, we've got deer hearts left from hunting season. I think it was him that I saw pickled heart recipe. That's still on my to-do list. Yeah, he has a number of different excellent heart recipes. That's okay. I speak phonetic, so I was pretty sure you weren't a cannibal. Maybe we'll make you the tribe cannibal. I don't know. Nah, that doesn't sound so good. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Also, the other option with the donut shop Wednesday morning, if I'm still driving, is just do it from my phone. I won't really be able to answer questions or anything. It'd just be, a half hour of stream of consciousness type babble. So, pretty much the same as normal, except without, saying good morning to everyone. But we'll see. Yeah, I'm feeling all off kilter due to the time change, and we stayed up way too late last night. And I know what you're feeling there. And I'm trying to, I want to be able to sleep really soundly. I want to get into bed, like 9 tonight and just sleep and get a really, really good restful night's sleep tonight. And then, so I can stay up for 20 hours. Nah, I shouldn't have to stay up for 20 hours. If I do it right, if I do it the way I want to do it, and only, let's see, 16 hour, 2 hour, 18, about 20 hours. We'll see. We'll see. I got my Rockstar energy drinks and all that sort of thing, but I try not to overload the bladder because that just means that I have to stop. I don't want to stop. I want to. Oh, neighbors. Neighbor with the Mustang. Time change. Don't have any medicine man news. Well, the Serenity pill and the uric acid pill will be coming out here. It's looking now like early April because there's constantly, we get bumped. Bigger companies get the equipment first. So I don't know what that is. No, it's just a wet spot. Okay. What else we got going, people? Anyone do any gardening this weekend? I planted. I mentioned since my yard was so trashed by the cold, and I got some spaces opened up. I decided to get some cherry tomatoes and some peppers and things like that. Trying to grow some stuff again. I want to grow a bunch of beans. Yeah, the permaculture, it was doing great until it failed miserably. So back to the drawing board. I still don't know about my citrus. I think my satsuma will be okay, but I think all the others are dead. Oh, my fig tree. So the parsley hawthorn is definitely back. The fig definitely survived, but after that, I don't know. I'm assuming my Turk's cap survived. I mean, everything above ground is dead, but that has some really hardy roots, so I expect shoots to come up. Oh, the Elaeagnus is still doing, invasive creature from space levels invasiveness. So I need to trim that back again. But the fruit is so good. And the bee or the flowers attract so many bees and stuff. That's awesome too. But yeah. No, and I'm also excited because I got, did a greenbrier tuber harvest yesterday. The church that we go to, they put a call out. They wanted people on their gardening committee, and it's like, I can garden. And so we were tearing up this big area to put a butterfly garden in. And it's like, there's a bunch of greenbrier tubers here. Everyone, when you dig up these greenbrier tubers, give them to me, please. And they're, why? What do you want to do with them? I'm going to drink them. And so now they actually want me to bring the greenbrier sarsaparilla drink to them at the next meeting. So that'll be cool. All right, okay. I took a risk and planted some beans. I got row cover for the bed if we have another freeze. What's a good plant or tree to predict spring here? So I don't know. I used to think I knew, but like usually the red buds and the dewberry flowers are what I say, okay, when those appear, the cold weather is gone. But it's supposed to be like get down in the 30s again, I think, here later this week. At least that was what they were saying last week. Let us look. But yeah, usually those are what I use. Ooh, man. It's snowing up at my folks' place. Hey, Mom, Dad, is it actually snowing up there? Okay, yeah. So it's supposed to get into the 40s later this week here. So we're not down to the freezing. But yeah, the red buds and the dewberry flowers are usually my indication. Or if you have access to alligators and you are willing to risk the $500 fine for tossing a chicken carcass to an alligator, if the alligator eats the chicken, that means that there is no longer going to be any frost or eats anything. So the alligators, they have this weird thing is at a certain point when the temperature drops below a certain way, they turn off their digestive system and just kind of hibernate and won't come out and start eating again until all the risk of frost is gone. So red buds, dewberries, or hungry alligators are your signs of spring. I don't know if you saw in the news, they reintroduced the black bear. Whoop. Just a minute. It is 7:50. Yeah, I can't remember if they reintroduced the black bear somewhere in East Texas. Is that where it was a few weeks ago? But yeah, they're trying to get bears back into Texas. That's interesting. All right. It is time for the group take. Group take. So starting with the immune pill with the elderberry, echinacea, cordyceps, and self-heal. Got to keep the immune system all powered up. Especially if I'm going to be using rest stop bathrooms between here and Minnesota for the next day. Could be fun. The brain pill. Bum. Got to keep the brain potent. I'm never going to stop loving that. See, this is how I know I haven't had COVID. I've been smelling this since it came out last summer. And I've never stopped smelling it. Whoops. Oh, okay. I'm almost out of liver pill. The liver pill. Getting that liver nice and strong. Come on. And so we have the blood pressure pill. And like I said, this is designed for people right on the edge of blood pressure. I decided, so there are some other plant benefits in it. And so I have naturally low blood pressure. So I don't want to take a full dose, but I'm going to take a partial dose. All right, I got a mouthful of a capsule, so give me a minute here. Yeah, you get to see me swallow. Exciting. Oh, Mom, Dad, I'm bringing some up for you all to use to try. Almost there. Almost there. Oh. Uh-huh. Two more. Okay. Power. Take that, Popeye. I'll put that up against spinach any day. I'll become Australian, mate. No, anyway. Yeah. Oh Lord. We need to readjust here to this time because yeah, it's messing with me too. Oh man. And at least the birds are singing. But yeah, it looks like I'll be driving through thunderstorms for at least the first part of the drive tomorrow, but that's okay. I got my mobile man cave. Oh, I better refill with gas tonight. Pick up a few more things for the trip. I'm sentimentally excited, along with seeing Mom and Dad, which is always cool. One of my mom's sisters passed away back in 2020. Aunt Dolores, who was an awesome lady, made the absolute best caramel corn. But apparently she had a bunch of tools that her kids don't have a use for, so they asked if I would be interested in them. And so I'll be picking up Aunt Dolores's tools and bringing them home with me, and I'm really excited about that. I haven't seen my cousins in years. Really, I don't think since like their high school reunion. So it's probably been 30 years since I've seen some of these cousins. But, thanks to the power of Facebook, sometimes Facebook does good. We can keep on track of that. Oh, okay, not snowing yet. We won't be getting much, but between here and Oklahoma, they are getting lots. Should be done by the time you come through. I'm hoping. I saw in South Dakota there were blizzard warnings. I mean, it's not April, 15th yet, so there's chances of blizzards all the way here and there. Let's see here. I just want to look up by you, Mom, Dad. What's it going to be like? So, all right. So when I arrive Wednesday, oh man, look at those temperatures. It's going to be cold. It's going to be cold. I don't want to be. I'll come up anyway. And it looks like I'll escape before the rain starts. It should be nice on the, partially cloudy is a nice time to drive because then you don't have the full sun glaring in you. My main concern is, crossing Iowa in, the middle of the night and the deer that are out there. So I got to keep an eye open for the deer. But like I said, Mom, Dad, I promised Mrs. Weather that if I get tired, I will pull over and sleep and not continue to drive. So I want to make it in 16 hours, but I also want to make it there. So if I feel like there's any issues, I'm and try and be wise in my driving. We'll see. It would be fun to do like a 16-hour live broadcast from, driving from here to there. I think that would be amusing, but I don't have the phone plan to do that. But it'd be like a replay of the Thanksgiving, except I say it would be amusing to have the camera just out the window, so you too could drive across America with Merriweather as he expounds upon the universe. And then I realized, wow, that's really egotistical that someone want to listen to me for 16 hours. So anyway, I don't know if you remember, there was actually a video game. And it was actually, I don't remember, it was put out by a rock band. And what it was a bus trip. It was like a 12-hour bus trip from somewhere in California to maybe New Mexico or maybe even Texas. And what you had to do is you had to sit there with your finger on the mouse for 12 hours and just watch the scenery go by. So you had to have for 12 hours, you had to hold the mouse button down. if you made it the entire 12 hours, they would send you a bus ticket to do that trip in real life. It wasn't a very popular game. It was, pretty much a gimmick, but a few people did it. I didn't do it. I was tempted. I was very tempted, but I didn't do it. And here I am doing it in real life. Yay! It's good coffee. It's the last bag of the Christmas coffee. Not like Christmas flavored. This one is the hazelnut one. It's just the huge thing of specialty coffees that my wife and kids got me for Christmas. It was like a great Christmas present. Coffee. So after this, it's back to the cheap Walmart stuff. So be it. It's just there to be fuel. Are you still getting a lot of birds and stuff on your bird feeder, Dad, Mom? You have the suet out for the birds? We'll see. Trying to get into the swing of things. It felt like it had been a long time with the donut shop. Like I was getting things set up, and the time was weird. It was dark. It wasn't in the backyard. It was in the front because it's raining here, and I don't know. Things are out of whack. We'll get back. What else is going on? Anyone else doing anything cool for spring break? I see Nicole isn't here. I wanted to ask when she and her mom were doing the mystery vacation. Was it Qantas? Has this thing where you buy a ticket and they don't tell you where you're going to go. They just tell you kind of what clothing you need, and off you go. You get on the plane and you land and they say, "Welcome to X." And so they're going to do that mystery flight thing, but I don't know when they're going to do it. Yeah. We were looking, I mentioned Younger Weather is heading off to New York City this mid-June to mid-July. And we were wondering if we wanted to make like a family trip up to New York and hang out there. But when it's all said and done, it's like, I'm not into cities. I would rather go out to Big Bend for a few days than to New York City. I've seen New York City. I mean, it was 1996 was the last time I was in New York City. It's not my thing. I don't want cities. I want wild. And since, Younger Weather will be there in the city for a week, and then Mini Weather will be going to college out there, 2 hours from New York City, and then for the first 2 years, and then they're in, I guess, Brooklyn for the second 2. It's like they're going to see New York City. So anyway, wow. Okay, it is 8 a.m. Low energy donut shop this morning. So be it. We're all trying to adjust. Okay, so tomorrow, like I said, we're going to do the donut shop, and I'm going to hop into the Forerunner, my mobile man cave. Her name is Lilyhammer, by the way, in case you were wondering. I'm the type of person, yes, that names my vehicles. So, and this one here, that is my wife's Honda Pilot. She named it Guy. So both my wife and I are the type that name our vehicles. And Guy spelled Guy, G-U-Y, but apparently it's French. So yeah. And then my old pickup truck, that is Gypsy Wild. Anyway, so yeah, me and Lilyhammer are going to go blasting across the U.S. tomorrow. I didn't even see Jonathan. Jonathan lives up on the border there. He invited me to say hi. So yeah, I guess, whatever. All right, I got an inch of coffee. I'm going to go inside, finish that, and then start the day. So, hey, tribe, love you. Kimberlyn, happy birthday. So glad you hang out with us every morning. Beastmaster, thank you again for rescuing Kool-Aid. Yay! So hopefully I'll get to see Kool-Aid when I get back from Minnesota, and you'll be all happy and going, I have luxury. And he's like, I want luxury. But anyway, all right. Take care. Love you all. Mom, Dad, love you. See you in about 48 hours. Yeah, 48 hours. All right. Hey, Cynthia. Thank you. Good morning. Bye-bye. End broadcast.